Hello, beautiful people. The people. This is a little bit of a different video because I usually do not do videos while I'm driving. Safety first. But I was just having this conversation with, God, with Spirit, and I have recently come across, because especially someone sent me something that, it was a quote by Carl Jung, and it was basically speaking on loneliness, and basically how loneliness really stems from not being able to speak your mind or communicate what you truly feel. And it had dawned to me, like I was thinking about this quote, and then I realized, like, the connection that being able to communicate how you feel and just like speak up for yourself, right, is really connected to also being able to be vulnerable, and it kind of works both ways, like being vulnerable with yourself, but then also being able to be vulnerable with other people, and knowing that vulnerability isn't a weakness, it's actually a strength that can empower you to be able to speak up for yourself fully. Because I think sometimes we think people who always speak and they always speak their mind, they always got something to say, means that they're speaking up for themselves, like they're actually communicating how they feel all the time. No, that's actually not what that means. That doesn't actually even mean that they're actually speaking up for themselves in the way that they're communicating their feelings. Ooh, the white butterfly. That which this talks about, I think, as far as what Carl Jung was speaking of, that I think is actually associated with being vulnerable, more so to speak, than it is just being someone who's just always the first voice to be heard. You know what I mean? And with that being said, it largely resonated with me because I too didn't ever really communicate how I really feel whenever I felt what I felt. And that is something that I'm shifting into doing and still learning. And that superpower of vulnerability and the power of communication.